Fabric. Welcome to the Otherside podcast, bro. The CEO of Prolific Fabric, Fetty.
What's up, y'all?
Pleasure, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
How am I looking? I look whack, or
you look official. You look prolific, man. You look.
Connie, what do you think?
You look right.
I think Connie thinks I'm kind of nice right now.
This nigga finally look cool. Like
you look right. You look proper right now, man.
Thank you, bro.
Nah, you actually look kind of cool. Like
with the Jordans. Are you fuck with this
not
color?
the Jordans, but you look kind of cool. Like if you had on those neon green sixes that just came out,
Just came out, right?
Yeah,
Nah, but actually, cool. Air Force Ones, the G-Phazos, that's what like everybody rock the Prolific outfit with those. So you good.
When people are wearing these hoodies, by the way, thank you for supplying them. Do you should they gotta wear the full jumpsuit?
Actually, it doesn't matter. Jeans, the jumpsuit, the sweatpants, whatever you want to wear.
Yeah. For
me, but it looks cooler with the complete fit though.
Yeah.
So most people like to do that. But it looks cool with the jeans too.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like I like you said, like you feel like a rapper when you're in this shit. So like for me, wearing full like neon green jumpsuit that says Brooklyn on it, I just feel I don't know how like if it's for me. You know what I mean? I gotta get like comfortable in it.
Nah, first it's for everybody, bro. It's for him, for me, for you. It's like kids, girls buy this, older people buy this. I had like freaking like the oldest person that I ever actually delivered to was like probably in his 40s or 50s. So, and some guy that just
for him or like for his son?
Nah, for him. And it's funny because some YouTuber I just recently shipped the order out to, dead wrote us like, yo, my father want to buy one. And he's like my age, so his father got to be like at least in his 40s and 50s. So
that's fire.
You feel me? Everybody.
What's the hottest selling item you have?
It's actually that right there.
This logo.
Yeah, it's this logo right here. You know?
Yeah, that's what I see in all the videos.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of surprising that it is because I didn't expect it to be, but I don't know, people really love it.
Yeah. So all right, so let's start from the beginning. So I know it's you and your brother that do this.
Yeah, it's me and my brother.
Yeah, talk about like how you like formed the company, how you like the whole process, not just like the marketing, but like the actual manufacturing of it, everything. Yeah. How you guys came up with the idea.
Yeah,
go ahead.
First it's me and my brother, J. Penderson. That's his Instagram. Everybody tune into my boy, feel me? So, like, we was always into fashion, like, me and him. So it's like, this clothing stuff, I feel like it was bound to happen because we was always into fashion. And it was around the time I was kind of like going through some shit with like, you know, and I was dealing with it and I didn't really like how it was going, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to basically not deal with that and do something good, you know what I'm saying? Something positive. Mm-hmm. So I text my brother like, yo, bro, like, for me, like, let's do the clothing brand that we always wanted to do. And it's funny because he was already working on his brand and I was already thinking of stuff. So he's like, all right, so it's perfect. So, and you feel me? We started thinking of stuff, thinking of ideas, and I came up with this. I came up with this shit right here. I put a ski mask because if you really think about it, a ski mask is something negative. Like, you wear that to do a crime, like to rob somebody, beat somebody up. For me, whether you a girl, you a boy, you tall, short, whatever you are, you gonna wear a mask to do something bad. But then you got a graduation cap, which you really wear when you making it from, you know, when you succeeding. So it's really saying like, no matter where you come from, no matter what you used to be, it's felons that come out of prison and become millionaires. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
So it's like, it really means you could become whatever you want to be, no matter what the circumstances. So I was able to come up with that. And, you know, my brother, we put our mind together and we thought of more designs together. And we had a lot of designs, but we didn't have a name for the business. We didn't have a name yet. Like at first, the name was like, it went from mad names, bro. It went from like,
what was the worst one?
It was the first thing was Power, like.
Just Power?
Yeah, it was Power.
Good luck copyrighting that.
And it's funny because the design was.
Yo, they would have went down. 50 wasn't playing that
50
shit.
50 would have sued us, bro. Like
50 wasn't playing that.
And it's funny because the first design was actually like not this. We went through like 100 designs until we're like, nah, we don't want this one. Nah, this is not good enough. The first design was actually chess pieces. I ain't gonna lie. Was chess pieces.
Chess pieces?
Yeah, it was like a horse with a chess piece.
Nah, 50 would have definitely sued you.
But then I'm like, yo, this shit is not wavy, bro. Like, so we kept thinking, and then, for me, and then we went from power to powerful. I'm like, nah, this shit is dry. Like, but then we already had a bunch of cool designs at that point though. And then one day I'm driving, my brother called me like, yo, bro, I got a name. I'm like, all right, what is it? He says prolific. I'm like, what the fuck? What is prolific? Like,
I still don't know what that word means.
yeah, I'm like, what does prolific mean? So he tells me, he's like, it basically means like to be positive, to be productive, to basically turn a negative to a positive, which is what this design really mean. And I'm like, you know what? Like the name kind of sounded cool, prolific. Like it sounded like foreign, you know?
It's fire.
Yeah, that shit just sound kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sounded cool. So I'm like, and he told me the meaning. And I'm like, you know what? I'm jacking it. So then what we did next, we looked, was there any other brands already named prolific? Because I ain't never heard that word before. I mean, I did actually from Nipsey, like, because he jacks that word a lot. So after searching, I actually seen Nipsey. He had the word tatted on his face.
Word.
I'm like, oh. And I actually fuck with Nipsey because, you know, he had his whole marathon movement, all that stuff. You know, he kind of inspired people. So I'm like, I bet. But then the word itself was not enough. I feel like that word, it needed something behind it, like prolific clothing, prolific like apparel. You know, we went through, what else was it? Prolific store. But then I was like, nah, we didn't like those.
Prolific store would have been crazy.
So I think either him, I don't remember,
Shit
either
would've
him.
been crazy.
That would have been crazy though. But either him or me, we said fabric, and then it was like, all right, prolific fabric. But what made us just stick to that was we spent so long trying to come up with a name. We're like, you know what, fuck it, bro. Like,
Yo, it's a fine
bro.
name. Do you feel like content with it now, or?
Yeah, I mean, we had it for like a year plus now, so
Yeah.
it's valid.
That sounds good. Like prolific fabric
Yeah,
rolls well off the tongue. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like it you know, it means the fabric is prolific. Like,
That nigga just said some no mind shit.
it's prolific.
son.
It's prolific. It's fabric.
What
Nah,
the
you good, you
fuck
good.
is that?
What?
Nah.
Nah, he said the prolific rolls off of the tongue, but
Yeah, like he said some wild shit.
just say pause and you good.
Pause. Don't fuck with me, Quan. I'm in my hoodie zone right now. I fuck with the message though. That's great. The mask with the cat. So how about the Brooklyn? Because like that's interesting that you're so branded towards Brooklyn.
Yeah, so the way the Brooklyn came together, because at first it was just the mask and the cap, but then we were thinking, how do I make this iconic? Like, how do we make it iconic? Like, because we was thinking of people like you know, like Michael Jackson, people that are like icons. And what an icon is someone that's like remembered, like that stick out, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah. I just want to know, wait, like when y'all put, yo, I hate Ross, son. But look, when y'all was thinking like iconic, right? Like what was y'all referencing type shit?
so we were referencing to something that could stick out to people, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking like, okay, how do I make this shit iconic? Because there's mad brands with masks and shit, you know? How do I make it iconic? So I was thinking like Brooklyn and New York itself, or like the places that no matter where you're from, people want to be from Brooklyn.
Oh shit, you're from Brooklyn?
People want to be from New York. Like you go to Manhattan and
that shit is
42nd
lit.
Street, people are going crazy that they're in Manhattan, but that they're in NYC.
Yeah, of
You
course.
feel me? People are taking pictures of the fucking street signs saying like 42nd Street, and you know? So we spent like weeks trying to figure out, okay, how we gonna make this iconic. So I don't know. I just thought of the Brooklyn, and then I used the two I's as the O and put it together. But this whole design took like weeks to be made, though. Probably like a whole month. Cause first it was the mask, and then it was the mask with the hat. Then we added the word, and it took forever. But after like a couple weeks, I was like, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna.
So it was never initially just the, you know, like the emblem without the lettering. It was never just the mask and the cap. It was like the official thing. Like you always sold it with Brooklyn there, or that was like an addition?
Nah, it was like every week something new was added. First it was the mask, then the cap was added, and then it's like every time something is added, I'm like, it's not complete.
But
yet.
is there like a version out there with just the mask, or no? Everything.
Yeah. There's a version with just the mask and the cap. Yeah, there definitely is. We had dropped like a shirt with it, and then we had like took it off the store, but we most likely bring that back.
I low-key feel like I would like that more. Like I fuck with this. I think it's sick. What do you have? Oh no, they'll be all the same.
Same shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Colorway.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I just love that logo. Like, so with the other side, like we don't really have a logo. We do, but it just says the other side. So like we're thinking of ways to like use the O of other side, shit like that. it's like really hard. Like so much thought goes into something that's so simple. But like for you, it's so nice having that logo that you can put on like a pocket tee or on your cap or
it's
on your fucking socks, like anywhere.
a negative into a positive. That's what we stand for.
Yeah.
Positivity, you feel me? And for me, like, it took a while though, but when it was done, when it was final, when it became like this, I'm like, all right, cool. I guess we finalized with it. And the piece that was left, that was kind of, because at first, you see the tassel,
That shit's fire too.
like we had an actual,
Very clever.
we had an actual L, like, with the tassel, and it kept throwing me off, and we spent weeks like, what do we do? So then I just made the tassel the L, and then that's how it came.
That's fire.
That's how it came about.
That's cool. That's
So that was the first logo, and people think this is like our brand logo. It's not. It's just one of our designs. 'Cause
Really?
We got multiple designs. Yeah, our logo is actually like a P with like a halo on it. Yeah.
Yo, bro, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but I feel like that logo is like the logo. Even like without the like that's the logo. Like the message is sick. Like it's sick and it catches your eyes. I would consider making that the logo. I don't know, but
I mean,
That's fire.
yeah, people love this shit though. I don't know, like, and
it's
I'm
sick. It totally caught my eye. And every time I see artists wearing your clothing, it's just really like attention grabbing. You know what I mean? Like like it's the type of image. Like I know there's a science behind it. Like the Adidas, like the 3 stripes, or like the check. Like there's a satisfaction of seeing it. That like subconsciously you see it, and I don't know. There really is a science to all that stuff.
Well, now that you talk about that, yeah, you actually right. When I was thinking of this, like I was thinking in that state of mind. Like the science is when you look at it to relate. Well, for us to relate to it. Like when you look at it, especially if you like, I don't know, you from Brooklyn.
I think it's the mask. Sorry to interrupt. I think it's the mask because, like you said, the mask is like a controversial thing. Like some people wear it for their style, like to go out, like for style. Like I know Kwani wears a mask sometimes. Yeah. But like I would never wear a mask. To me, it's more.
My shit's is sturdy.
Yeah, like it's actually part of fashion now, which I find crazy.
I mean, Kanye, bro. We was just looking at Kanye wearing covering his whole face. So.
But yeah, Kanye is iconic. Like he shit it with this fashion shit.
One day we're gonna be on Kanye level, man. One day for me.
Yeah. So I want to get back on your story of like manufacturing and all that stuff and the logistics of it. Yeah. But just do you want to associate your face and yourself with the brand, kind of like what Kanye does, or you want to be behind the scenes and let your Prolific Fabric stand on its own?
I mean, the way it is right now is the brand is itself. Like, like if you go on our page, it doesn't say that it's me or my brother, or it's just the brand is the brand for me. So I guess no and yes, because when we do events and stuff, because we're gonna do like pop-up shops. We're going to do a fashion show soon. It's a lot of events we're going to do. We're actually going to throw like a Prolific party and have like certain artists perform and stuff. Obviously, we got to be like present there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to speak and stuff. So in that sense, yeah, people will know it's me or my brother. But like on the website and stuff, on like the page itself, not really. We don't really promote ourselves on the brand. We actually promote like actual models. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we actually promote other people rather than just us. Because I don't know, like, I had learned like you don't even know who made Gucci. Like you don't.
I dead ass though.
You don't. All the brands y'all wear, y'all don't know who the fuck. I mean,
it's kind of different though, cause some people around you gotta know. Like my mom, for sure she know.
Your mom probably know.
Cause she got a boutique and shit.
Like you know who made like the dunks that you're wearing? No.
Nah.
Like you know who made Jordans?
Wait. I know who worked with them to make them.
Who?
Virgil, right?
I mean, if it's the off-white
it's
collab,
the off-white ones. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I knew that. like who
Jordans,
don't know Virgil? But
yeah, Virgil's iconic.
That nigga. Well, I mean, he fucked up with that first Pop Smoke album cover shit. He made himself look crazy.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke though, man.
Nah, I repeat him, but the first one we all know he was talking about. Everybody's like, nah, Virgil bugged out.
But that's the thing with him though. Like to him, that shit was fire. So he's like, he dropped it. He didn't care.
He bugged.
It's funny. We was actually supposed to meet up with Pop though. Like we're supposed to meet up with him.
Cause you're from that area, right?
Yeah, but what happened was, I was supposed to meet up around Valentine's Day, and it was like we spoke like Valentine's Day was the weekend, and we spoke like I spoke to Mike D, not him. I spoke to Mike D. Y'all know
manager.
Mike.
Yeah.
Like the guy that was dancing with him all the time.
Yeah.
I had DM'd him. He just answered. I was like, oh shit. And I sent him the clothes. I'm like, yo, bro, like show it to Pop and stuff, He's like, all right, pull up. So it was like, I think like Thursday or Wednesday or whatever. And Valentine's Day was the weekend. I was supposed to link him in the weekend. And I'm like, it's Valentine's Day. He's probably with shorty and shit, or doing Valentine's Day things. And I was actually busy around that time too. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go next week. And then I think on a Tuesday or like 2 or 3 days later, he passed.
No way.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Yeah, so.
Wait, so why? So you had a meeting with him, or you on a studio session?
I was supposed to pull up and just bring him merch, because we actually linked up. We actually linked up before, but Pop wasn't like. Y'all know T-Dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's like T-Dot used to fuck. T-Dot jack us, like. So when we first started, he was the main one, like promoting us heavy. So, and he was like close to Pop, so he started wearing our stuff first, and then one day he was with Pop, like they were shooting a video with Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually wearing this sweatsuit I'm wearing now. And I just hit him like, yo, bro, like, you with Pop, I could bring him a fit and shit. Like, and then I guess he showed it to Pop, and Pop was jacking it. So he's like, I bet. So like later on that day, they was in the studio. They was recording, I think, Dry the Boat, that song. And I pulled up, but I guess he was recording the song. He didn't want to leave the studio. So I just like left the fit and I just dipped. And that's when I met like Daffy. I met all of them. I met like Dread Woo.
Word.
They're really cool guys though. They show love, genuine guys. But what happened was I left him a size medium. I guess he's a large, I guess. So yeah.
You probably took offense to that.
I mean, that's what they told me. I was like, what size is he? So T-Dot told me he's a medium. Because I didn't actually speak to Pop, but I spoke to T-Dot and he was right next to him. So it's like, I guess he like, yo, Pop, what size are you? I guess he said medium, so I don't know. But yeah,
fuck that.
I guess they was too tight. So, and then that's when we were supposed to relink again, and it just, RIP Pop though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The cool thing about it is my brother had made a design, like, you know how everybody was making like cover photos for him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He had made like action figure design, and it actually went viral. Like everybody was seeing it, like all his people seen it, and I guess like. Not Steven Victor, but somebody in the team, I guess, ended up writing him, and he actually told us like we sent him the logo, like, yo, check out our brand, and he was like, yo, I seen that before. He's like, Pop came in here and actually showed us that one day.
Oh wow!
I was like, yo, that shit made us feel good, bro. That means this guy actually like went in his his team and spoke about our shit. So that was cool.
Yeah. How important is it for the brand to be backed by these artists and these influencers?
I mean, it's very important because like influencers are like, whatever influencers do, people want to do. So it's like, we want to get the brand out to, people that can get us more people, So we try to get like rappers, people in movies, shows, like YouTubers, TikTokers, anyone. You don't even have to be famous. You could just be someone, you go to school, like
you're just gifting them fucking free hoodies and shit.
I mean, if you have a big influence, yeah. If you have a big influence, that's how we started. Like
these, how much does one of these cost to manufacture?
I mean, that's like sauce, It's different prices though.
Okay.
It's different prices. It's different manufacturers, different prices.
Yeah.
But the cheaper, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The more you do, the cheaper it is though. Like if you,
of course, yeah, right.
If you get like 100, if you get like one made, they'll probably charge you like 100, 200 or whatever. Then it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But you get like 100 made, 200 made, then they charge you less, which is what I mostly do.
So what do you charge them for?
Like to buy?
Yeah, full set.
Well, top and bottom, it's like 140, 120, 140.
Oh, word. So you just gifted us fucking $500 of clothing.
Yeah, man, you guys are official, man.
Thank you, bro. But like, if you're doing that with everybody and all these artists, like economically, is it the smart move?
I mean, some people would say no, but I'm a marketer, so to me, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it it gets it out there faster, Because I don't know a million people.
Yeah.
But like someone that's like an artist or in a movie probably do, So that's why I do it. And it works.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, it works. But it's hard though. It's hard to get in contact with them. It's very hard. It's to get to one, you gotta go through like 100 people.
Yeah.
For one finally like answers.
Yeah, we're starting to notice that with the fucking podcast. Like the bigger artists, like you were saying, like we're starting to get some bigger artists, and there's just so much more complications and circling this person and emailing and shit.
It's actually annoying, but it's like the grind, you could say. It's like what the grind is, just networking.
No, I fucking love it.
Being in the right place at the right time, being at the right event, talking to the right person, and DMing the right person, emailing. It's crazy.
So you were telling me before you'll pay artists to post with it or music videos and stuff.
Yeah,
To wear your
actually,
shit?
it depends. Like it depends. Like if it's like worth it, then I'll do it. But a lot of artists don't even do that. They love it. Like they jack it. They see the logo. Usually, what I'll tell them, like in the beginning, I'll tell them, "Yo, this represents you and your music, bro." Like, and it does. If you're like from the streets, etc., you look at this, you have to jack this. Like, look at it, you have to jack it.
I mean, you got a point. And I mean, that's kind of better, like, when they genuinely want to wear it in their videos and shit, like.
Yeah, they genuinely like it. Like, that's one thing I learned, too, because it's a lot of people that's doing clothing brands as well. And, you know, I guess they see how we do it, and they don't get the same result. And I'll tell them, like, listen, bro, if they genuinely like your shit, like, they'll fuck with it, bro. Like, if people like something, they'll buy it. They'll pay even like thousands of dollars for it because they want it for themselves.
Yeah.
So then you don't gotta like really convince them, none of that shit. So that's, I guess you could say that.
So now is everybody wearing these in Brooklyn, or is it like just like the '90s artists and like say like the Woos, like those guys are jagging Brooklyn, or is it
I mean, you talking about as far as influencers?
No, yeah, I'm saying like do artists like 22G's, like is he wearing this clothing or not?
I never linked up with 22G's to wear it, but when we first started, I actually hit up 22 first. Like nobody knows this.
Word.
Nobody knows this, but basically who I hit up first? I hit up 22 first, but he didn't respond though. Like he did not respond. Like I don't know, he's Hollywood, I guess.
What year was this?
This was like 2019.
Right. He's already fucking
Yeah,
Hollywood.
because we want to be like diverse with everyone. You know what I'm saying? With every side. We don't want to be like one-sided.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, because we're fashion. We're a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? We're not in it. You know, we're just fashion. You feel me? Nike, Adidas is with everyone. So when I first started, I wrote actually 22G's first. He didn't respond. I wrote all of them from that side. They didn't respond. So then I hit up Fabio and his manager. He responded. You know what I'm saying? So it's whoever's showing love.
Yeah.
I hit up Tutu and them, didn't respond. I hit up Fabio and them. I hit up his manager though. I said, hey, what's up, man? Like, you know, check this out. Show it to your guys. If they like it, I'll bring some merch. He's like, I bet, I'm gonna ask them. And I guess he really asked them, and they was like, yo, it's fire, pull up. So like the same day I pulled up, and I was like, Fabio wasn't there though, because I guess he had like a drama. I don't want to say what type of drama, but he had something he was dealing with, so he had to go. But his other guys was there, like Swipey. I don't know if y'all know Mr. Swipey. He was there. All of them was there basically. And when I pulled up, they thought I was an op or some shit. Like, and then, but they realized, you know, they're like, oh, it's you for the clothes. And then they all was jacking it. You feel me? So
you hooked them all up with.
Yeah, I hooked them all up.
That's fire.
I ain't even charge them. I just hook them. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all jacking this? Just wear it. Like,
yeah, hell yeah. Everybody loves free shit too. Like I'm wearing this shit so much.
Wear it every day, bro.
So that leads me to my next question. Like, I'll be like, I don't have like that story of like I'm from, you know, like the hood with the rags to riches story. So like, and I'm not from fucking Brooklyn. So like, can I wear this or someone like me from anywhere, from from fucking like Canada?
Bro, we have orders from all over the world. Canada. We made it to the UK. We made it to UK is in England, right? We made it to England.
Yeah.
We made it to Australia.
That's crazy.
Australia.
In the US, we made it to like all the states, honestly. Like Chicago, Florida, Cali. Like, we have white people wearing this.
And it's not weird that they're wearing like a ski mask.
Nah.
Okay.
They're wearing prolific, bro. And this is not only design. We have
I know.
So much designs. This is the all-star right here, I guess. This is a star design, but everybody wears this, bro. Girls, and believe, the crazy thing is, when I first made this, I never thought girls would like it. I thought it was like something only guys would want to wear. But then I started getting orders from like girl names. And then we were like, it was a couple times in the beginning, we would do like drop-offs. And it would be like a girl coming to get it. And I would ask them like, yo, you bought this for your boyfriend or some shit? Like for your little brother? And they'd be like, nah, it's for me. I'm like why though? I would dead ass ask them.
Because the chicks, they love the sweats.
I'll be like, why you bought this though? Like, like why? Even in the DMs, I'll ask them that. And I'll post like a screenshot of it, like, what made you buy this? And they'll be like, I like it. It's cool and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So that's when I really started to understand, like, yo, this shit could actually go crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like girls is buying it. I wouldn't think a girl would jack this, but girls love it. They want to be down. Like, they love it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's just like, I don't know. That's just like, I have such an interesting take on fashion in general. Like, I'm so far removed from fashion. Like, I don't really care that much. So I'm not too interested in like the clothes that I wear. I probably should be a bit more. 'Cause I think it's like really big for anybody. Like that's like the first take I get from anybody is like the clothes they wear.
I mean, for most people, that's like part of the first impression. Like somebody look at you, they look at your face, I guess, and they look at your clothes. Like
100%,
me,
like your hair.
yeah. If I look at a girl, the
clean.
first thing I look at is probably her sneakers.
Really? A chick?
That mean a lot.
I look at the sneakers
I
first,
ain't
bro.
gonna front. You meet a shorty with raggedy sneakers, get out of there.
You gotta go, bro.
You gotta get out of there.
For me, like a girl though, I look at the sneakers first, then I look at like the clothes, and then I look at the face too.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, like fashion's so interesting, kind of like music. Like there's almost like there's no like rules to it. There's no like recipe. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't know, like so someone like Kanye, like everyone says he's such a genius, but his bread and butter are like all of the thing like is music and fashion, where there really is not. It's all subjective. You know what I mean? So like. His fashion, I think, has gone so far. Like, I think it's horrible now. Like, the shoes, like, with the holes in them and stuff like that. But everyone loves him. So, it's like, fashion's weird for me. Well, you like him?
I fuck with him.
Like, I don't like the Yeezy slides or whatever.
The new shits, right?
Yeah. But everybody's wearing them. So,
comfortable.
that's why it's like, fashion's not my forte at all. Like, I don't really understand what sells, what doesn't. It's more of like a cultural thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the way fashion really works, and it's funny you say that because our slogan is fashion for the culture. Like, I don't know if you know what that means, but
Yeah.
like, do you really know what it means? What do you mean?
Like to be for the culture. To be for the culture means like you're in tune with like the culture, like the music and
for the culture,
everything.
hip hop,
Yeah,
everything.
the lifestyle.
Like,
yeah.
Like prolific is for the culture, for
Fucking know that. Come on,
everyone. Like, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with fashion, like Kanye is very influential. So, and he has all these other influences, making it seem cool. So we all find it cool.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's the same.
But I personally like am not buying it. Like I don't give a fuck who wears it. Like if it's cool, I'll wear it. If it's not, I won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with you, it's interesting. Like how much is it because they see Fabio wearing it and they're wearing the prolific hoodie?
I mean, actually, Fabio never wore it because when I actually seen him, because remember the first time he wasn't there?
Yeah. Right.
So T-Dot, shout out T-Dot, by the way, like he actually invited me to the Rich the Kid video shoot. I don't know if y'all remember that. Because T-Dot, when I first linked up with him, he actually wrote us. After I linked up with Fabio the first time, he wrote us like, "Bro, I need a fit." Like, I'm like, I bet. So I linked up with him. I'm like, yo, bro, feel me? Like, we just started, hook us up. Feel me? Bring us around. He's like, I bet I got you, bro. But I guess he did that because he liked the brand. Because I didn't know these guys from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know them, but I guess he jacked it. So when that video shoot was happening, he's like, yo, pull up, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm valid. He's like, yo, pull up, man. Bring your fits, whatever. So then I actually seen Fabio. I'm like, yo, bro. He's like, I'm like, yo, did you get your fit? He's like, nah, man. The guys took it.
Damn.
Like, I guess the rest of them took his fit, but I'm like, yo, you dead ass, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, you for real? He's like, yeah, man, they took my shit, but I need my fit, though. I'm like, I bet. And it's funny, since that day, I ain't really, like, talked to him, though.
He's big time now.
Yeah, he's like,
who's the biggest artist you've had, or anybody you've had wear your shit?
Who's the biggest? I'll probably say, like, Busy.
Word.
But, like, I mean, we had Eli Frost, too.
Yeah.
You know, we had Eli. I guess, yeah, probably Busy, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think who else, though. Yeah, I'll say Busy.
Word.
And it's funny because the way Busy happened was kind of crazy. Like, because once again, I don't know these guys, but like, it was like he has a friend that's structured that I actually know. Like, I met from working, and we just kept our friendship because we had each other on Facebook and social media and stuff. And when the brand started, like, he was seeing it, and I told him about it. I'm like, yo, like put Busy on or something, you know, put the guys on and see what they were saying. And Daffy that I said earlier, like Daffy Wu, he was in the studio with Busy. And remember I met him, I told you I met him when I first linked up with Pop.
Right.
And that's one dude, he just fuck with us. Like, he just genuinely fuck with us. Like, feel me? Like, I would make a new design, I'll send it to him. He'd be like, yo, that's fire, bro. Like, yo, I need that, like, you know? And I guess he was in the studio with Busy. He actually wrote us. He's like, yo, bro, you fuck with Busy Banks? You know him? I'm like, nah. He's like, yo, I'm with him right now. Like hit him up. I'm gonna tell him about your brand.
Wait, when was this?
This was like 20, like around the time, the day Busy was in the studio
Okay.
with Pop.
And you didn't know who Busy was?
Nah, I didn't know him. But I knew Daffy though.
Right.
So I guess he kept us, you know, like looking out, I guess.
Yeah.
So he told him about it, I guess, and he hit me up like, yo, bro, hit him up. But when I hit him up, like, I don't even think he responded, or I think he did. I'm not sure. But then his friend that was my friend, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, bro, you jacking this? And when I showed it to him, he's like, yo, bro, I need this right now. Like, I fuck with it. I'm like, I got you. Just put us on. And I guess he was in a group chat with them. He's like, bro, I'm about to put this in the chat right now. I'm like, bet, let me know what they say. And I guess like the next day or some shit. I forgot, was it the next day or the next week? Busy was shooting Big Drip Remix. And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, like, you know, check us out if you jacking it. He's like, yeah, I'm jacking it. And he's like, I'm actually shooting a video like tomorrow. He had a show, I guess, and it was in another state. He's like, you'll slide through with the fit. And I just bought it. He was just jacking it. And I actually seen the video drop. I'm like, oh shit, he really wore this shit in the video.
That's fine.
Like I didn't think he was really gonna do it.
Yeah.
But he actually did it. And then after Busy, like Bendo came. Bendo wanted one. Shout out Bendo too. And then Kai wanted one. And then they was just all jacking.
And now you're cool with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're like, yeah, we cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cool. We're not like best friends or anything.
No.
But it started off the clothing, you know what I'm saying?
Business,
Yeah, we started off the clothing and they just fuck with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm actually, to be honest with you, the structures, I'm really proud of them. Like, when I first met them, like, they wasn't who they are now, you know what I'm saying? That's, like, I think they just started, actually, too, when I first met them. I think when I first met Kai, he dropped his first video, like, or some shit.
Yeah.
And the stuff they doing now, we spoke about it, like, I remember Busy telling me, like, he gonna make it and shit. And I look at him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's inspirational shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And same with Bendo, same with Kai doing his thing.
Yeah, Kyle just pulled up the other day.
For me, my son.
Kyle's tight. He's tight with the studio too. Like we recorded.
Nah, shout out to Kai. He actually just shot a video wearing one of our shirts too.
Yeah. That's
like,
fine.
actually, our new collection we just dropped. Tune into that fashion for the culture.
Recorded that song.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he actually had it on. For me, everybody got to tune into that fashion for the culture collection. Tune into that, man. That shit is crazy.
What is it's the t-shirts, right?
Yeah, we just dropped a new collection. It's t-shirts, hoodies. We actually have a jean in it too. We have masks. We have everything.
So do you do it like a limited supply so that it's only like more incentive to buy it, so you have like a fall drop or some shit?
Yeah,
one
like
time?
like certain, like we have a couple shirts that's always available, and we have some that's limited.
Yeah.
Like the new collection is limited.
Yeah.
But like the sweatsuits, people love it so much. We try to make it always available. But we have certain sweatsuits we about to drop that's about to be very limited. We about to go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
We about to just go crazy.
Nah, I was about to ask though, like, the direction you guys going in. Do you guys want to be like more exclusive, like Chrome Hearts and shit, or like more available, like Nike and certain shit like that?
That's a good question. And yes and no. So like I said, like just a while ago, like we have certain stuff that's always gonna be available, like t-shirts, like certain t-shirts, because we have a manufacturer that really work good with us. We could always have available, but certain stuff is exclusive. Yes, like we about to drop like some new sweatsuits. We only gonna put out like 50 to 100 of those, and you gotta get it while it's here. You feel me? And we're gonna have some stuff we make like 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the sweatsuits though, like the classic that we got on right now, we gonna try to always make those available because people love them, and if they wanna buy, let them buy. Like Nike, you know.
True.
Yeah. So where do you see the brand in a couple of years? Like, are you yeah, well, I don't know. What's the plan? Because I think you, like, with a lot of our guests, I think you caught a wave with the Brooklyn drill. There's such like a tight-knit community right now, like a identifiable community, like the Instagram blogs and the everyone's wearing the Brooklyn clothes, stuff like that. So assuming that it fades out eventually, you know, when music just moves on to the next thing, Like, where does that leave the prolific brand?
Well, like our goal is to like be like a global fashion brand. So you're basically asking where do we see ourselves in the future? Yeah, being like a global fashion brand, like worldwide, on some like high level, whereas the whole world is jacking us. We're everywhere, everyone want to buy our clothes, and kids going to school, everywhere in our clothes, colleges, concerts, like for the culture.
So, are you more like I guess like more like a Nike's, Adidas, or more designer?
See, that's a good question. Like, you could say both. Like, you could say both because like we have some stuff, like I said, it's just like streetwear, available, affordable for everyone. But then like the new collection, the fashion for the culture, it's a little more like the quality is like designer level quality. So it's like we're both. You know what I'm saying? We're both. We got fashion for like if you go shopping, you get some Amiris, you get some Dior's, you want to step out, like you want to dress to impress, you want to take a girl out, you want to stunt. We got that too. Because at first we were just like sweatsuits and like shirts if you going like out or some shit. But if you want to like step out, we got drip for that too.
So like, who's your inspiration in the fashion world? Like, what type of brands or what type of designers?
All right, well, my personal, like growing up, because growing up I was always a fashion person. It was a brand called Mishka. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
No.
Nah.
It's like a brand with the eyeball, with the veins. Probably seen that. You had to see that.
I seen it. I think I did, but I thought it was Ed Hardy or something.
Like the hundreds, you know that brand?
Yeah, I know the hundreds.
Like brands like those.
Okay.
I used to be like,
Like Skater,
nah, I'm not a skater, but
but the brand like not like Vans.
nah, not like Vans, but like, but those are the brands.
Gonna say that.
Niggas sound like Vans.
I mean, I fuck with Vans.
Oh, please.
Nah,
Nah, I fuck with it. Yeah, no, me too.
Nah, I fuck with Vans, but
Yo, nah, that was crazy.
nah, I fuck with Vans. Though. I fuck with Vans. But the brands growing
I don't
up,
fuck with Vans.
nah, I fuck with Vans. You gotta,
Like, nah, no hate to Vans, but you ever like
yo.
jumped off of something with Vans and your ankle felt like
Yes.
it touched the earth?
Yes.
Nah, fuck Vans.
I
Fuck
never
that.
had no issue with Vans though. Vans is lit. Cause I'm the type of guy, like I'm diverse with fashion. Like I could pop out the Vans, the designers, the Jordans. For me, like I do it all. So for me, but that was the brand though. Mishka growing up, Nike, Adidas, the regular. And I guess you could see that was my inspiration. And as far as my brother, like same thing, like I think those was his inspirations too. Like, he had his own inspirations. If he wasn't, he would tell you more detail. But you could say the hundreds, Mishka, Nike, Adidas. I like Billionaire Boys Club though. Growing up, that was lit. Like that was like, cause it was good price. It was fire. It was fly.
Nah, I fuck with that shit, OD.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Like in high school, when we was back in high school, you pop up Billionaire Boys Club, some Jordans, you fly. Like
Word.
and G Store, yeah, I love G Store. I guess
Nah, I had a G-Star wave. Like when when everybody was clapping shit back in the day. I swear to God.
you had to wait for that.
I was like, what, like 13? And I only wore G-Stars. That's when I started like buying my own clothes and shit. So like my mom's, she'd be like, yo, where you getting all these jeans from? Like, I'm working, son. I had every colored G-Stars out at the time. Me and my son Kai, we would there compete, like who had more G-Star.
Nah, I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, I could relate to that. I had all the G Stores too.
I had every G-Star.
Nah,
That
G
shit
Stores was
crazy.
like the best jeans, like back in the days.
Yeah.
Like after like, remember when nudies and shit was the wave? True Religion.
Nah, and when Bobby Schmurder shouted it out to a Honda girl.
Yeah, like G Stores just
Once he said that shit,
and
Fly
they
should
fit
have just in G-Star.
wavy.
yeah.
Like they fit.
Shout out.
They fit good, bro. Like
Yeah.
they fit good. You see how you say that? How Bobby Schmurder shot it out? Like we low-key need that. Like the more artists mention our name in songs, the more viral it gets. It happened already though.
And a lyric in a song or like
Yeah.
what?
On BJD shot us out.
Really? What did he say?
Shout out to him though. Like he showed mad
Yeah,
love.
I've definitely seen him wear this.
Yeah, nah, JD love prolific, man. I love JD actually, but he showed mad love. Like it's
Right.
the way we are, like whoever show love,
Yeah,
we just gonna take the love and show you love back.
100%.
So, like the song he mentioned, it was a song. I forgot the name.
Was it Boogie in a Box?
Nah, I didn't. Nah, that was years ago. That was like before like.
It was like I feel like it was in the night, like outside at night. Like there's a bunch of people, like one of those classic videos.
Yeah, that song is viral though.
Maybe not that song.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
The song he mentioned it was like recently.
Well, what song?
I forgot the name, but he goes like prolific the fashion to see how we step in.
That's fine.
I didn't even know he did that. Like I just heard it. And then I was like, oh shit.
I know that shit was lit.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, it was
like
lit.
having like a rapper's stamp of approval.
Yeah,
Saying
he
like
just-
that's what stepping is. That's pretty fucking
And
cool.
also Molly G, like y'all know Molly G,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he jack us too. Shout out Molly G too. He mentioned us in a song too. Actually, he was like the first like of those guys to do it. Like I was just chilling because usually the way like when I first meet them, you know, they get my number, my Instagram, and you know they fuck with the clothing. So, but Molly, he would just like you know he would write me like, yo, you good and shit, what's up, you know, you could say he fuck with me, I fuck with him too. So one day he just sent me like, you know when they send you the text for the song and you save it to your notes?
Mm-hmm.
He just sent me the song. I just save it, I listen to it. And I heard him, what he said? He said, damn, what he said again? He said, prolific the fashion, no Gucci Giuseppe's. Like prolific the fashion, no Gucci's or Giuseppe's, straight prolific.
That's fire.
That's a wavy line too. Like
Yeah.
how you pick prolific over Gucci and Giuseppe's, like that's mad lit. And that was genuinely like those guys, they did that genuinely. Like most people, they would probably try to charge them or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't, they just, because at first when I was linking up with them, I was just giving them the merch. Like, you know, I was just giving it to them. So I guess they looked at that like, you know what, that's genuine love and shit, you know? So that was lit. So, and then before that, I have like other friends that also rap. They mentioned it too.
Right.
You feel me? Like my son Hefe, shout out Hefe. Who else? Crowd Rags, shout out Crowd Rags. A lot of my friends rap.
You think
Mentions.
if you like reached out to an artist and said, yo, can you rap? Can you give me a shout out in your song for money? They'll do it. Like they'll put you in a bar.
I mean, that's how artists work. They want you to pay them for shit. So I mean, I don't know.
I never heard anything
Nah,
like that.
But they be booking people.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when Dirk, I forgot what song Dirk said it on. He said he'll charge you for a feature, and then the label won't release the song.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, now artists, I mean, I had occasions I give an artist an outfit and they never wore it. Like I had occasions like that. It's like a hit and miss, bro. Like
Yeah.
you get people that do show the love, some don't show it, some
Yeah.
act like they gonna show it. It's a hit and miss. But the ones that do show it, for me, it'd be like it makes up.
The
for
craziest thing I heard was, well, first of all, I didn't know people pay for not pay for followers, pay for individuals. Like, yo, like they DM famous people, yo, can you follow me? I'll pay you. Have you heard of that?
That's not-
Yeah,
never-
just because like people are interested to see like, oh, who follows this page.
That's a real thing.
So what some people do is, all right, bet they take the money, they follow, and then just unfollow in like a
Yo,
day.
I would love to get
That's so
paid to follow you. Like you pay me. How much would they pay them? Like,
Isn't that incredible? Instagram, bro, is
He
so
found out
important.
about that shit. I
Nah,
don't
but
know.
if someone sees like, I don't know, Lil Durk follow you, they think you're mad lit.
That's what I'm saying. The two things I look at, unfortunately, because a lot of it is like synthetic, but it's the people who are followed and the amount of followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is also followed by all the channels that you follow that follow that person. You know what I mean?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like now I'm trying to aim for bigger artists, like the Lil Babies and Polo G's and Lil Durks, like the big mainstream ones.
Yeah.
And that's not easy though, but that's what we aiming for.
Yeah, but you'll like I could see NBA players like strolling in wearing
Oh,
that
the
shit.
crazy thing is, the NBA season coming up, I'm going to every Nets game, bro. I gotta get,
Yo, matter of fact, bro, I can probably get you a hookup for the Nets.
bro.
I'm dead on a Nets commercial.
Yeah, we got
What's
we got
up?
money on a Nets commercial.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get Giannis in this shit. You know how he just beat them?
Yeah, you gotta be triple XL.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Like, isn't that funny though? You know how he just beat KD like in the playoffs? Imagine him wearing this shit, like in a picture posted.
Oh,
Like,
that's fucked.
I
You
feel like
would be
the
a
whole
dub.
NBA would be posting that shit on some petty shit. Like,
Nah.
Oh, that's fire.
yo, that
Yeah,
guy.
but I don't think he's that type of guy.
I mean, if he fuck with it, he's gonna wear it. Like that's how this shit work. If you fuck with the clothes, it's clothes. You're gonna wear
Yeah,
Nah,
it,
it's just
Giannis
Brooklyn
might
on
dead
it.
ass for that shit.
bro. Cause he just beat them, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to Giannis though. I didn't think he was gonna pull that off, but
that's fire.
yeah, he did.
I didn't think he was gonna win that.
I ain't think that shit neither. KD should have had it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they lost like a buzzer beater, right?
Yeah. But if KD wear these,
yeah, bro.
he
Dude,
gonna.
I could totally see that. You just gotta make a size for fucking NBA players.
Nah, I will, bro. That's like one of my cause I'm really into basketball. Well, my brother too. So I fuck with basketball. So I'm really gonna try to get like Kyrie's and like I mean, whichever one of them I could get is fine.
I heard Kyrie is an asshole.
Nah, I don't think he's an asshole. I think he just like those guys that like thinks the world is like
revolves around him.
Not really. I don't think he thinks that. I think he thinks the world is like he doesn't like a lot of things about the world. I think that's what it is.
Cynical. Yeah.
Yeah, like you ever watch like those people that thinks the world is evil and shit?
Nigga said Kyrie is cynical.
I think he's like that though.
What? What's wrong with that?
That sounds crazy.
You know cynical?
What does that word mean? Yeah.
Cynical means exactly that. It's like you look at everything through like a negative lens.
Yeah.
No, but
like you look at everything like dark in the world.
But that's still bad crazy.
I think
what's crazy? What?
Because what if Kyrie is dead ass like that? Like that's mad weird.
Kyrie's cool though. I think he's really nice.
Then you end it with that. He cool though.
Yeah.
That's
I actually heard he's a dick. Like
yeah.
from my inside sources.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what I did want to talk to like about the culture. So you're like heavy on the culture, and so are we. And we were talking about it a bit before the cameras were rolling, and you were like, "This is crazy how like far this has gotten with not necessarily the beef shit, but like the territorial shit. Like when you were in high school, you were saying like I don't remember like you couldn't fuck like if you're from the 90s, you couldn't fuck with people from the 50s or whatever. Like that existed, but like not when you were in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mean. Basically, this shit is kind of crazy now, I guess.
Because he moved around.
But when you was in high school, what? How old are you?
Nah, I'm 23 right now.
Yeah. So when you was in high school, that was like what? Probably what? Wave gang in them days? Bully gang, shit like that?
I don't even know. It was like Crips and Bloods, I guess. Like, I don't even know, bro. It was, but that too.
I was about to say like,
but it wasn't as crazy as it is now, though. So I'm trying to say
it wasn't as crazy, but they had real beef though.
It was, yeah. But it wasn't like you wouldn't go to school and you hear somebody get clapped. Like people would fight back in the days more so than now.
Now, I mean, I don't really know, but like now I feel like it's because of the drill music. Like all these kids, like.
But drill music been existed though as a thing. It's like I don't know, all the violence adding on to it. I guess it was always there.
But it existed like in like Chicago, like not really New York, right?
Nah. But people was always getting shot in New York though.
I would say New York.
It was just less.
Crazy.
It was just less like we was just less aware of it, I guess.
Because we're younger.
Yeah, maybe so.
I'm saying the culture right now, it like you would like to think the culture wouldn't put like the bad parts of society, like beefing and stuff. If like that's bad. You know, like killings, all that stuff. Yeah. But that is like glorified in the culture right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the culture we trying to stand for is the positive.
Right, and us too.
Yeah, like
that's why we like sitting down artists and like, all right, fuck what you said in that song or whatever. Like, let's get to know you, and then every single time, like, we're really impressed about like how genuine they are as people. So like that's why we like to actually get to know them. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think. All right, so like my thing is like, initially with the podcast, like I don't know about you, but I had the outlook like I felt like the culture could be changed through conversation, at least a little bit. And we definitely have gotten comments like, "Wow, you guys are fucking great! Like, you totally changed my life and shit like that," which is fucking awesome. I love seeing those. But like, I've learned in the year we've been doing this podcast, like, you can't really change the culture.
Yeah, I mean
that's really fucking difficult.
That's the gang culture, I guess, and the drill music culture.
Like, I'm just so shocked that it's just getting more and more popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I don't. As far as everyone, like all the sides coming together, that would be cool, I guess.
No, that shit won't happen. And that I thought like, but I was naive thinking that. Like I was like really ignorant about everything.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
that shit won't happen. Like people coming together and stuff.
You ever watch like Naruto? Like.
Yeah, oh, don't even get him started, bro.
You ever watch Naruto though?
Yeah.
Like, remember what Obito was trying to do in Madara? Try to bring everybody together with the genjutsu. That's what we gotta do.
Nah, but they was on some late shit. Like, they got 48'd.
What? Who got?
Like, that whole plan that they thought was their plan was actually another nigga plan to 48 them.
Yeah.
So technically, if we was them, we would have got 48.
Nah, but I'm talking about just Madara's plan though, to put everybody in the genjutsu. It's like we all live in a perfect world and shit.
He's like Pain.
Yeah.
He's like Nagata.
Yeah.
That nigga got super
Nah,
48.
Nagato.
No, who's good in the end?
Nah, he got.
When he had the rain village that put everybody on.
Yeah, but he was gonna get used at the
He was
end of
getting,
the shit.
he was
either
getting
way.
used though.
He was getting 48.
I'm talking about in the
too.
war, like when they put everybody in the genjutsu. You probably know what I'm talking about.
I have
but
no idea.
But he do. You know what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
I know what you're talking about.
And everybody was basically living like a dream world of.
And they
their own
was
mind.
dying.
They wasn't dying.
Yes, they was.
Yeah, I think they
The
was.
tree was killing them.
Yeah, it was killing them.
So they was getting 48.
Yeah, they was.
This is what I'm trying to show
But you know what I'm trying to say though, like I don't know. I feel like.
All right, take this back to real life. Like, what do you, I'm interested to hear your do you think the culture could be changed through conversation or anything, or is it just like it's just a lost cause? Like
I feel
people are
like.
gonna be drilling. It's gonna get like.
All right, so we're talking about the drill music and the gang culture that.
I know that shit will always exist, but I'm saying like the fact that it's with the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I feel like it can be improved, but completely changed. I don't know. Like I don't want to say yes, but I just really don't know. But improve, yeah, because you could open some people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't open everybody. Like it's like racism. Racism still exists today,
Right.
but it's been improved throughout the years. Though it got better. So I feel like with that, it could get better throughout the years. Like it'll be less deaths and
So how do you improve it?
more stuff like this. How we doing right now? More people doing more positive shit. Like it could be some songs with saying some positive shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be every single song is like bad. It could be some
Like,
movies.
literally, yeah.
Some movies saying positive shit. It's not every movie that gotta be bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like more stuff for the community. Like us, like Prolific, we did a lot of stuff for the community. Well, a couple, like we did giveaways, we gave away like food and stuff, shit like that. Like, we gave away food, free clothes to like the homeless, like
Oh, that's fire.
yeah, we did something like that, like for Thanksgiving,
Right.
and we plan on doing more of that. So I feel like, yeah, I don't think it could be completely stopped, but it could improve.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like rappers do that. Like Jay Critch did a giveaway the other day.
Yeah, I love that shit.
And then Sleepy and them, like every other Thanksgiving, they be giving away turkeys.
Yeah, they
and
always
shit.
do that, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely do
But
that shit.
imagine if the sides came together and did that.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be cool.
It'd be great to see. It's just like we said this off camera. Like once people's lives have been lost, like good fucking luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it could improve though. I believe it
Yeah.
could improve because I'm what's the word? Optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like optimistic, so I believe in positive shit.
Yeah, let's
Negative
go.
into positive.
Well, bro. Anyways, pleasure for coming on. If you want to end off anyway, I know. So talk about the new clothes you got coming out and plans for the future and stuff like that. And if you want to address the camera, the fans,
Yeah.
go do your
So
thing.
our Instagram is Prolific Fabric. Tune in to J. Penderson. That's the genius behind this. And we got fashion for the culture just dropped. Everybody tune in. We got drip for everybody. Designer drip. We got everything. So just tune in. Sweatsuits, we about to restock in every color. We got, you see the sweatsuits, you gotta show them, like, see what's going on. We got everything.
What's
So,
the hottest
I see 'em.
selling color?
the hottest selling color is, we actually have other designs that's selling a lot too. So, but as far as these, you
Yeah.
could say sky blue. Like people love sky
Oh,
blue.
really?
Yeah, like the sky blue sell out like this. And when people actually write us,
Females probably.
both genders.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of sky blue sneakers coming out, I guess. But
Cool.
sky blue, black, red, but sky blue though. Like sky blue
That's
looks
wild.
like this. I don't know what it is. I think it's them threes that came out, or them ones, them sky blue shits. But sky blue sells out. T-shirts. We got the paid in full, sells out, and we got a money greater
Yeah,
than
that
love.
one. His shit's paid in full qua. His Instagram.
See, you need that shirt, bro. We got
I
hoodies
told
for
you
that.
that shit fire.
Feel
I
me?
told
Like,
you I just can't go out like Ace.
I mean, you can't go out. You gotta go out like yourself.
Exactly.
Exactly. You gotta put on the cap.
Cause I'd have turned that whole shit up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but That's about it. I mean, we just got drip. Just tune in. We just got drip for everybody.
bro.
And as far as a message, I could say just, for me, turn all your negatives into a positive and just go viral, like Fabio says. Just make a movie.
Favi, even though he didn't wear the fucking hoodie.
They took it from him,
Yeah, what
man.
are you
Like,
gonna
and
do?
we didn't get to link up since then. But I feel like we're gonna link up though.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
No, definitely.
We're gonna link up, and whoever's watching this, just shop up, man.
My God, thank you for coming on. Thank you for the hoodies. Fucking awesome, super comfy.
Yeah, I gotta
It's like
wear
we're in
that
a
shit
cloud.
everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Wear it every day.
I'm sweating. I'm hot. Anyways, bro, pleasure. Thank you.